What makes Crash Team Racing Nitro-fueled different from other remakes? Let's talk about it! What's up guys, Canadian Guy here, and back with the Crash Team Racing video. Now, I have been fairly crystal clear about my feelings about future remakes and remasters. I felt that a remake should be essentially a heartbeat check to see if there is life in the franchise by redoing the best part of the games, but with a new coat of paint. Once that remake is released, if it did well overall, the money that is made on it should be reinvested back into the franchise to build a bigger, better, and most importantly, new game. Thus rewinding the series and bringing it back to its best foot forward so that its next steps will likely be successful. So, with what I just said, I felt a little shocked when rumors started to rise up about a Crash Team Racing remaster before the Game Awards. I was not for the idea that yet another remake was coming out on the heels of both Crash and Spyro's remakes, but once a package appeared at my doorstep showing off orange fuzzy dice, I knew that it was coming. When I saw the trailer at the Game Awards, I was still vastly impressed with it and with how it looked, but I still had a small nagging feeling that we are just getting yet another remaster. But as time went on, the feeling changed completely. But why? I was incredibly worried because, don't get me wrong, I love the original CTR, but in terms of content, it's too short for today. What I mean is most games on the PlayStation 1 were too short in today's standards. Now, I'm not saying all games, calm down Persona 1 fans, but the main adventure mode could be finished in about 3 hours. Sure, there's the time challenges, but not everyone really wants to do that. Not to mention, especially with all the time that has passed, most, if not all shortcuts have been found, especially if you played the game before. And when you hop back into the game, you will still likely have the muscle memory. So a lot of people should be able to blast through those time trials fairly quickly. All I'm trying to say is that the original CTR is a little light on content compared to today's standards, especially when compared to the modern Mario Kart. See, what makes Crash Team Racing Nitro-fueled completely different from the other remakes that Activision has been producing can be brought down to one word and one word only, and that is content. What this game brings to the table is so much more of an experience than what most fans initially thought. Most people expected the regular game with perhaps online play and maybe a guest character or two. That was the height of expectation for the game on launch. All other bonus stuff would have likely came in the future as DLC packs. But what is coming day one to the game is absolutely insane. Online play, like we expected, and every track from not only Crash Team Racing, but also Crash Nitro Kart. Now we're talking. Crash Nitro Kart, though fun, was not quite as good or as overall well received as the original Crash Team Racing. There were a lot of interesting ideas, but overall wasn't as complex, and the controls were a little wonky at times. Well, the team over at Beanox have decided to translate all those tracks into the Crash Team Racing universe. They actually have adjusted a lot of the tracks and tailored them to a Crash Team Racing experience. So you will still get the content of Crash Nitro Kart with the mechanics and controls of what a lot of people feel is a superior racer, which was the original Crash Team Racing. Then, when we thought that was it, we got hit with the fact that you could play as nitrous oxide without having to cheat the game. And then, not only did we get tracks from Nitro Kart, we also got the karts and the characters. That meant that a fan favorite from the post-Naughty Dog franchise, Crunch Bandicoot, has made his comeback for the first time in 15 years. Not only that, we got a mass amount of customization options that even Mario Kart 8 is going to be shaking their boots in. Decals, different karts, tires, skins for characters. It's absolutely insane the amount of content that has been jam-packed into this package. This game has become more than a remaster or a remake, but is now in its own league of almost a deluxe remake that I didn't expect. As I said, I was not for any more remakes or remasters of Crash and Spyro, but this game is a new species of animal, and I love it. By the way, a huge shout out to my Patreons and sponsors on the channel. I appreciate your support and letting me be able to do this full time, as I got a family to feed. If you want to support the channel, the Patreon is in the description below, and be sure to subscribe for more nostalgic content. And while you're at it, why not check out another video I recently made? Anyway guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.